Today I am reviewing the ADV Pickleball grip. This is a PU leather, it's a felt tack pro overgrip. As you can see, it's very squishy. This almost has a super velvety feel to it, but I got my paddle here, and this is the original grip. I actually had a pink one on here, so it dyed it pink, but this is the original grip. And I'm going to put this ADV overgrip over the original grip and show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so when you first get your grip, it's either going to come in a roll like this in some of the bigger packs, or it'll come in kind of a flatter roll, but still it's going to have the black tape over the top of this. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll this off, but we're going to keep this because this is going to go on at the end. Now, once we get this, we're just going to unroll the whole thing and get it going. All right, one of the things that I really like about this ADV grip is that, like I said, it has a very kind of leathery feel to it. It has a very dry feel to it. Some other grips, when you get them, will have maybe a little plastic coating on here, so when it rolls up, it doesn't stick to itself, but this one is going to be just fine. Now you're going to notice there's one little tiny piece of white tape on here, and this is the part where you're going to start the wrap. Now, if you take your paddle and you start right up here at the top, this is where the sticky part is. You can kind of see the glow in the light, and we're going to stick it on here. Now, for me, I'm right-handed, so I'm going to put it on the base, and I'm going to start going counterclockwise, and I'm just going to wrap around the base once, and then I'm going to go over just a little bit, and as soon as I pass that point, then I'm going to start going down on the grip. Now, depending on how thick you might want this, I'm going to choose to maybe go halfway to maybe a third overlap on here, and I'm going to keep just going down and around the paddle. You can always go back and make it tighter. This does not have to be perfect, but I'm just going to go around, pulling it a little bit taut every time. Around. Now, depending on your pickleball paddle, the handle is going to be elongated or shorter. Some of the older paddles, like a Selkirk, like an S2, has a very short handle, but a lot of paddles nowadays have much longer handle. Now, as I get down to the bottom here, you can take some scissors and cut that off, or if you pull really tight, sometimes you just pop it right off. Got the little excess. Now I'm just going to finish that around the bottom, and now I just need to tape that up. Now, like I said, ADV, this thing was there originally. We're going to start it here, and we're going to wrap this around and finish this off. Some paddles have that little collar on here. You can put that back on. Now that looks really good. You guys can kind of see in the camera, this has a very velvety feel to it, and it's very dry. Probably one of my more popular grips that I like, and especially in the sweaty, hot summer days, this is going to be a good one. Also looks great with this Mavericks with the blue on here, and this comes in a couple different colors. It's definitely a very high-end grip, over grip, and like I said, if you want it thicker, wrap it tighter. There's definitely a bunch left over, so play with it until you find the right size. And that is your ADV overgrip, guys. That is one of the best grips out there.